Good wintry Wednesday, Tallahassee, and welcome to for FSU Weather. I'm student meteorologist Jordan Frazier.
And I'm student meteorologist Alyssa Mosquera.
It's great to be here on this Wednesday. It's been kind of a messy day, if
Yeah,
you should
it's
say.
been really wet today, actually. We're seeing that rain come in because of that cold front we'll be having soon. But at least we know the rain is going to be pushing out, and we'll be having some cold weather soon, right?
Yes, of course, like lows into the 40s actually for the next couple of days. But for now, we're going to have overcast skies for about another day or so, at least until that front moves past us.
Right, but it is going to feel really great once it gets down to those 40s because a lot of people have been wanting it to get colder, especially for the winter holidays we'll be having soon.
Yes, we've been hitting record highs all November long, and I'm so glad that it's finally going to be over. We'll get some nice clear skies, less rain out there.
Yeah, it's going to feel lovely out there. Really great temperatures soon.
Yeah, even a nice breeze too. Maybe those leaves will start to fall eventually.
Hopefully, eventually. It kind of seems like we skipped past that part, but it'll come soon enough.
Maybe in January, like Florida usually happens.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But it will be coming.
Yes.
And actually, our temperatures are going to be cooling, again, like we said, cooling down, so it will be feeling great out there. But we are having warm temperatures continue to tonight into tomorrow as well.
Yes, and for now, you're actually going to take it out to our quick overview. We're going to look at those showers have been passing by lately.
Yeah, we've had those showers been passing by, but they haven't cooled down our temperatures, actually. We've still been having warm temperatures. You're seeing here in Tallahassee, we're looking at 68 degrees, pretty much 60s all across the Big Bend area. Down there in Apalachicola, 68 as well. And you see this band of rain is what hit us today, actually. We've been seeing that continue throughout the morning into the evening, but we will be seeing that pushing out, and to tomorrow we'll be seeing a more clear day. So we are having a warmer night, and our rain chances are dipping lower into 20%. So they are pushing out, but it is cloudy, so that's why that warm temperatures are going to be occurring tonight with 50 degrees. So some weather headlines, though, we are having that cold front bring in some showers. Those low are going to dip down, and we're going to be breaking out those sweaters for the weekend. So actually, this cold weather is going to be great for the holidays coming. And speaking of the holidays, it is giving season. So giving season, they're actually doing something really great here in Tallahassee.
Yes, they're doing food for fines. You can actually pay for your parking fines in the entire city of Tallahassee by donating canned food items. You can donate them to America's Second Harvest of the Big Bend Food Bank. It runs until January 4th, 2016, and one food item you donate counts for $1 towards your parking fine.
Yeah, it's really an incredible thing that they're starting here, you know, to really help and feed the hungry. You can actually pay up to $50 in fines with this food donation that they're doing. So it's really a great program that they're starting.
Yeah, it's great for all the students that keep racking up those parking tickets. It's a good way to start giving them to give to the community, provide for Tallahassee, and provide for the hungry. But for now, I am going to take it out to our local view, where we are going to start to see those cold front did bring those showers, and it is about sweater weather. Current conditions right now, though, we're currently overcast skies. Those temperatures aren't going to change too much throughout the rest of the day. Right now it's about 68 degrees. That dew point, though, is 67 degrees. Humidity at 96%. That's a measure of how much moisture is in the atmosphere. And with all the rain we've been having, it's certainly very moist right there. We're going to take it out to the local radar. Here was this morning. You can see those showers, passing through, leaving nothing but a bunch of overcast skies throughout most of our region right now, and that will stick around for the next day or so. We're going to look at some of the current temperatures around the Big Bend. 68 Tallahassee, 69 St. Mark's, 67 in Monticello. We do have a cold spot up here in South Georgia. Bainbridge sitting at 63 and Mariana at 61 degrees. That is where the rain has mostly stopped, and those clouds are starting to move out and the cold front is coming through. They're especially windy there in Mariana and Bainbridge, 13 miles an hour in Mariana, and Bainbridge 9 miles an hour. But it's pretty variable throughout the region as all these showers are passing through the area. Current dew point, that's also another measure of where dew forms in the atmosphere. Monticello is sitting at 66 degrees, Tallahassee at 67. You can kind of see on the color code of the map where these lines are. The lighter color, the lines, the drier it is. So as that cold front moves through, it will push all this moisture out of the way, bringing some nice clear skies and some sunshine that we can certainly look forward to for the next couple of days. I'm going to put this into motion here with our futurecast. Here comes the cooler air that we're seeing. That cold front does come through. We are going to see that cooler air, but for the next day or so, there's going to be overcast until that cold front slowly moves out of the way, bringing rains to much of the southern region of Florida. As we keep it pushing it into motion here, we're going to see wonderful sunshine, absolutely great day, and those temperatures will start to dip down, as I'll break down in the 5-day forecast. For tonight, however, it looks to be a great night to bring a light jacket with you. 50 degrees in Tallahassee tonight, 51 in Monticello, even hitting the high 40s in Quincy at 49. 20% chance of rain. I wouldn't expect it to rain too much, but more of an overcast. Same for tomorrow, overcast, clouds all day long. That north wind will start to push those clouds out of the way. Tomorrow, 62 in Tallahassee, 62 Monticello, 63 in St. Mark's. So pretty much the same throughout most of the region as those clouds are keeping it nice and cool. Day planner, it is going to be sweater weather, 52 degrees as you wake up, and it's only going to warm up to about 59 as those clouds stick around. Here I'll take a look into the 5-day forecast. Here's exactly where that cold front moves through. Thursday, 62 for the high, 45 for the low, 46 for the low on Friday. And Saturday and Sunday, we'll start to warm up a little bit, but we are going to see these fall weather temperatures that we're certainly looking forward to. But for now, I'm going to take it off to Aisha with a look at the southeast.
That's right, Jordan. We're going to take a look at the southeast right now. Currently, Tallahassee at 68 degrees. Savannah seeing some rain at 65 from that cold front. And Miami, you're at 79 degrees. So Miami, you're looking pretty good, pretty warm down in that area. But you're going to see some showers later on Thursday. But we'll talk about that later. Warnings and watches right now. We have a lot of flood warnings right now in north part of Georgia, north part of Alabama, and around Texas as well. When that front came through, it really put a damper on some schools in North Georgia. So they had a lot of closings due to flood watches, and that's a lot of floods in that area due to all the rivers in that area. So that's a pretty big deal for North Georgia. They had a -10 temperature change here in Atlanta, -5 for us in Tallahassee, but Montgomery looking at -16, so it's pretty much colder in these areas due to that cold front. You can really spot the front and see where it is right down this line. You can see Miami hasn't changed their temperature at all since 24 hours. So satellite and radar showing you where the front exactly is, and like I said, it's right here, moving towards our area, moving out of the way. Once it goes down to Miami, we're going to see a stationary front possibly happen on Saturday, which means that Miami's going to get hit with a lot of rain since it's going to turn into a stationary front. Current dew point in Tallahassee, 67, 64 in Savannah, and 72 in Orlando. So it's pretty uncomfortable right now in Orlando, pretty sticky. And in our area, it's not too bad, but all the way in Tupelo, you can see it's pretty dry where that cold front just came from. So pretty dry conditions for Tupelo. You can see that on our water vapor map as well. Orange indicating where the dry line is, and green showing you where the moisture really is. So that moisture is pretty much leaving our area. Later on, we're going to see some dry conditions, and we're going to have some nice weather later on. But going into our relative humidity, 96% in Tallahassee. That's pretty high. That means how much water vapor is in the air over how much the atmosphere can hold. So that's pretty high percentage. Savannah at 97 and Orlando at 85%. So that's pretty high. Tonight's forecast, though, in the southeast, 50 degrees in Tallahassee, 67 in Orlando, and Key West, you're sitting pretty nice at 76. So you can really spot where that front is, folks. It's moving out of the way, and we're not going to have any worries after that. But I'm going to take it to the desk with Jordan and Alyssa for more.
Thank you, Aisha. And just like we've been seeing rainy weather here, New York has actually been seeing rainy weather as well. But they have a special event that's going to be happening today.
Yes, it's the Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting. It's been a 10-ton, 78-foot Christmas tree, and they've been lighting it since 1933. It's about 80 years old, and they're going to light it tonight at 8 o'clock. So tune into your local news station to go ahead and watch that. That seems to be very exciting.
Yeah, it's a great tradition. They do it, like you said, they've been doing it for years and years, and they actually keep it lit until January 4th, I believe. And
Wow.
on Christmas Day, they keep it lit the whole day, actually.
That's awesome. 30,000 LED lights light up this Christmas tree and about 5 miles of wire. That's
Wow.
crazy.
That's incredible. I just imagine going to, Walmart and buying a string of lights for 100. I can't imagine 30,000. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. But for now, we are going to take it out to Casey with a look at the National. Maybe you can tell us something about New York.
Yeah, in the 50s there right now. They'll be getting some rain later this evening in that area, but currently across the rest of the nation, we do see some shower activity here in the southeast. Did move through the Tallahassee area earlier. There is, in fact, over an inch of rain here on campus at FSU, so pretty significant here across the Tallahassee region. Now, as we kind of broaden the view out, we do see that there is some snowfall here in the north central part of our nation. Talking about areas around Champaign, Illinois, getting in toward areas near Chicago, Indianapolis, Terre Haute, and in toward Michigan as well. I'll detail that more here in just a little bit. And some snowy conditions further out to the west in Idaho as well. Now, current conditions-wise across our nation, we do see temperatures in the mid-50s here in the south central, and even in the 60s as we get down towards San Antonio, 66 there, 56 Dallas, 57 in New Orleans. But temperatures to our north, and to their north, I should say, are quite a bit cooler. We're talking about 35 in Minneapolis, 38 in Billings, much cooler Arctic air in those areas, feeling more like the time of year it is as we approach the holiday season. Now, as we go ahead and broaden things out in terms of the changes in temperatures over the last 24 hours or so, we see temperatures are warming up out toward the west, but the big story is that cool front that's pushed through our area now. The brightest of rain is cooling things down around here. 15 degrees cooler in New Orleans than it was 24 hours ago. Atlanta, 10 degrees cooler as well. So cooler air moving into our region, making things feel a little bit nicer across our viewing circle. Now, broadening it out in terms of those watches and warnings and advisories, quite a few river flood warnings remain here in the central part of our nation. Also some winter weather advisories further out to the west. I'll detail these a little bit closer. We do see here around Susanville, California, folks. There's a winter storm warning in effect here in this pink color. We've even seen some other alerts pop up here in just the last little bit here as we get toward Oregon as well. Some winter weather advisories in place there. Now, as we kind of broaden things out and get back to our radar, you see on this imagery that snowfall starting to get a little bit heavier here in toward parts of Indiana, so that's something to monitor there. We're not expecting any significant accumulations. That's the good news. Some snow out further to the west in Idaho as well. That snow is rampant there in that region. And now, in terms of these airport delays, we do see 25 minutes for a delay in Minneapolis. Some delays in the northeast as well, 30s and 40s in terms of those minutes there. But as we broaden things out for tonight, we do see temperatures pretty cool here in the central part of our nation. You can see some Arctic air starting to invade a bit. 50 degrees Tallahassee. Temperatures tomorrow, though, will be a little bit warmer as we see temperatures getting in toward the low to mid-60s. But right now, we'll go ahead and take it to a local look of things with Alyssa.
Thanks, Casey. Yeah, we're looking more locally now. Actually, our temperatures during the day are pretty average. They're close to the average at 68, but we're looking at 72. But our low is significantly different than the average. 44 is the average, and we're looking at 66. And look at that record in 1999, 22 degrees. That is a big jump from 66 to 22. And currently, we're looking at 68 degrees, overcast, so we're looking on the warmer side of things. Our dew point is pretty high because of that rain, as well as the humidity, so it's really wet and a little muggy out there, so our temperatures are looking warm. And this is pretty much across the whole Big Bend area. We're looking at the upper to mid 60s, lower 60s in Bainbridge and Mariana, but pretty consistently warm and mild throughout the whole Big Bend area. And that's because we have this rain band swooping through our area, actually. But don't let the rain put a damper on your time, because this is a time for cold weather coming up. This is actually the frontal line, so we have that rain ahead that we saw this morning moving into the evening. But we do see it clearing out for this evening, so we'll have lower chances of rain. Again, kind of spreading this out more to get a better glance of it. You have this cold front pushing through Tallahassee and North Florida. We have the rain ahead of that cold front, and we see our cooler air finally pushing through to tomorrow. We're finally going to get some cooler temperatures, maybe in the 40s perhaps, and we'll be clearing up as well. Overcast tomorrow though, but as Friday comes along, there will be nothing but sunshine, and it's going to be a really beautiful day out there. Cooler temperatures, sunshine, and no rain. So on the sand on Thursday, it is actually 1 foot or less on the surf, so not too choppy out there. The water is really cool though at 66 degrees, so it might be a little cold to go in there. Now on the water, we are looking at rough waters. It's pretty choppy out there, so you might want to stay safe and stay clear of that water a little. Maybe save that for another day. Now, we are looking at that colder temperature, so you may want to finally break out the boots and jackets. Long sleeves on Friday, and sweater weather is going to be clear on Saturday. So it's going to be beautiful, and we'll be having this colder weather finally cool us down just in time for the holidays. Now, we still will be seeing these warm temperatures today, and we'll be seeing those rain chances clear out today into tomorrow. But again, cooler temperatures, and it's going to be feeling great. So we'll be throwing it back to the desk actually with Aisha and Jeremy now.
Thanks, Alyssa. So we're actually going to talk about Amazon, and they're actually doing delivery drones.
Wow, delivery drones. What a time to be alive. That is
Right?
crazy.
And it says that actually it can deliver up to 5 pounds, so that's pretty cool.
Wow, that is a lot of stuff. I mean, goodness, 5 pounds. And about how far can they fly?
About 20 miles or so until the drone battery dies, so
Wow.
it's not too shabby.
That's pretty
I
nice.
think I might buy Amazon Prime for that.
Oh yeah, definitely worth the money.
So hopefully they'll be doing it with retails like Walmart and trying to, team up so they can actually do these delivery drones. So it's an exciting thing.
It's definitely an exciting thing. I mean, goodness, remember there was a time where you had to wait hours, days, months sometimes to get your packages. Now they can come almost instantly.
Right. So delivery drones is a thing, guys. I'm super excited, and it's FAA approved. So that means that it's safe, it's great, it's easy to do.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so hopefully it actually uses your GPS location. So when the drone comes, it'll find your GPS location where you bought the item, and then it'll come to you.
Goodness, so the government knows where we live. That means Amazon knows where we live.
Yes,
Okay.
that's very
pretty
true.
cool.
And I just can't wait. Hopefully all the Christmas gifts and stuff are delivered. It's just kind of like Santa Claus, honestly. But we're actually going to throw it back to the wall with Casey.
Thanks, guys. We do see radar-wise across our state of Florida, the rainfall has started to move away from us now, so that is good news here across the Peninsula Panhandle region as well. Now, we do see downstate, there is some rain that will start to move in over the next couple hours. The Tampa, Orlando area, something to monitor there. So there is some rain that is around in some of these communities. Now, current conditions was, as we look at those temperatures, those metrics, we see 68 here and 69 Jacksonville, 68 here in Tallahassee. Now, downstate a little bit warmer, though. We see those temperatures. Those haven't been affected by that cold front. Yeah, we're talking about mid-70s Central Florida, upper 70s South Florida, 79 in the Miami area, in fact. Now, riding that view out in terms of those wind speeds, we see, well, they're not too big of a fact, 5, 6, 7 miles an hour in South Florida. Little gustier, though, as we get up toward the Panhandle region, 10 miles an hour in the Pensacola area, even 9 in Jacksonville. Now, broadening that water vapor imagery out and looking at those upper levels, we do see that there's quite a bit of moisture around, and that's even translating to the lower levels. You see those greens on those maps? That means moisture. Now, this means humidity. This is stickiness here that you're feeling. 96% at Tallahassee, 84% in Jacksonville. You get the idea. Pretty significant around the peninsula and panhandle of Florida. Now, radar-wise, here in the Panhandle, we do see that rain that was affecting us earlier moving out from here. That's good news. just the old ground clutter pattern where there's false returns moving further east into our area. But however, there is legitimate rainfall around the Gainesville area in northern Florida, extending up towards Stark, can impact the 301 corridor there. In just a little bit while there, US 301 will be impacted. A heavier storm near Jacksonville had moved offshore as well just a little while ago. Central Florida was. We see Polk County, they were getting some showers earlier. These have now translated into areas around Orange County. Talking about Orlando, they're being impacted by that. And in South Florida, we see some rainfall here getting into toward that region, talking about areas near Miami, something that is worth noting. Now, as we go ahead and take a look what we're expecting here in that futurecast radar, we see that there will be quite a bit of rain that'll start making its way in toward the Miami area. Some regions could see on the order of 3 to 4 inches. So that is something that will be worth monitoring here over the next little bit. You see that rain coming in toward those areas. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Jordan for a look here at your Webcam Wednesday.
Yes, thanks so much, Casey. We're taking a look back at the Miami radar, where we're going to show the webcam at the University of Miami. Here we go right now. Yesterday's high, let me stand out of the way here. Yesterday's high was about 83 degrees. Today's high is about 82. That cloud cover's been helping keep those highs exactly the same. We're going to go into the morning time. Partly cloudy skies as they started off their morning today. Looked absolutely great. Here comes the sun. Looks absolutely beautiful, but clouds start to roll in later during the lunchtime hours, possibly bringing a couple sprinkles here and there as those spotty showers have been spotted throughout most of their region. Those clouds are going to be sticking around because we are expecting continuous rain throughout most of the Miami region. Those highs are going to stay quite around the mid to low 80s. Not expecting a cool down significantly anytime soon, as the cold front that we're going to be experiencing doesn't plan to hit them anytime soon. I am going to move it all the way to Tallahassee. Yesterday's high in Tallahassee was about 80 degrees. Today's high is about 68. You can see a couple of the clouds moving by through the night. You can see the lights lighting those up. That cloud cover is going to keep temperatures mostly the same throughout the Big Bend region. It's been quite the overcast day. You can see a couple of showers move in later in the afternoon hours. As of yesterday, you can see that crane's working hard, making those new buildings that we can certainly look forward to. As the rain comes in, temperatures are going to stay mostly the same, and we are going to see that that overcast skies throughout the next day or so. We are going to move it into the women's game day forecast on the FSU campus. It's going to be a let me here look at my information. What's on here is not correct. Women's basketball starts 2 o'clock on Sunday against Temple at home, and it's going to be partly cloudy at about 67 degrees out there. It's going to be clear and cool, so you might want to bring a light jacket if you get cold easily whenever you leave the football stadium. We are going to move it into women's soccer now. The soccer forecast is Friday. Kickoff is going to be at 7:30, and it's in Cary, North Carolina against Duke. It is going to be their semifinals. It's going to be 42 degrees, and it's going to be nice, clear, and cool out there. Certainly looking forward to that. If you do want to, if you are heading up to North Carolina, I will suggest bringing some winter clothes with you because they are seeing a lot cooler temperatures than we are here in Tallahassee. But so it looks to be an absolutely great game, and hopefully the Seminoles can pull off just yet another victory that we all are used to, and we should all appreciate being a Seminole. For now, we are going to pass it back to Aisha and Jeremy at the desk.
Thanks, Jordan, for that game day forecast. We're actually going to talk about NBA stats relating to some sports.
Yes, we surely are. So, Aisha, have you seen any NBA games lately?
I've seen Steph Curry around.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, then we're on the same page because Steph Curry is just scorching the NBA right now. I mean, he's led the Warriors to a 19-0 start. I mean, he's just been playing phenomenal. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, that's amazing. I like Golden State, but I do like the Cavs, and I love the Lakers. Kobe is my #1, so.
Kobe? Poor Kobe, yeah. It's, unfortunately, I know he just wrote a poem announcing his retirement actually 2 days ago. That's really sad, right?
Yeah, I'm hopefully get to see him in LA. I'm trying to get there. Maybe I'll get to see them, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. This is definitely his goodbye tour season, so get a chance to see him.
Well, I actually am going to take you out to one more look at a local, just talking about some weather we had around campus. Currently 68 degrees right now with a dew point of 67. Just nice conditions, overcast, no more rain, guys. Isn't that perfect? Humidity at 96%, so it's pretty humid around campus. Currently around the Big Bend, Monticello 67, 68 at St. Mark's, and all the way in Mariana, you can see that cold front took over, 61 degrees currently there. Winds right now, all just messy because the cold front came through. So right here in Tallahassee, who had 3 miles per hour going from the west, but it's actually going to change coming from the north. So our winds are just a little funky right now. Monticello at 1 miles per hour, and all the way in Mariana, it's pretty gusty up there, 13 miles per hour for them. Our futurecast is going to show us when that cold front is going to leave our area. It's going to kick into play right here, and you can see on Thursday we're going to have colder air, so our lows are going to be a bit lower than usual, around upper 40s. But later on we're going to have overcast for Thursday. It's going to be pretty cloudy, but later on Friday we're going to see sunshine, and it's going to be great conditions for you to study outside. But just make sure you bring a jacket because it's going to be pretty cold if you're from Florida. Not for me though. Tonight's forecast, 50 degrees, a little bit of rain chances still, 20%, but it's going to be a warmer night compared to what we are going to see later on in the week. 50 degrees is pretty nice. Tomorrow's temps, we're going to see 62. It's going to be pretty cloudy, guys. It's overcast, so you know if it's cloudy, you know it's going to be a little bit colder later on during the day with the sun not peeking out. Winds coming from the north at 9 miles per hour, so a wind chill might be there slightly. But going into your Thursday's take, 52 degrees starting at 8 a.m. So it's sweater weather, folks. So just bring out the sweaters, cardigans, and ugly Christmas sweaters because it's ready. It's ready now. 59 degrees at 12 p.m. and later on in the afternoon, not much has changed because of the cloud cover. So 59 degrees again at 5 p.m. So our 7-day outlook, you can see 62 on Thursday, but later on our lows are going to dip down 46 and 49 on Saturday for that weekend. Later on we're going to see some showers on Monday, so that's not too bad, a 40% chance later on, but our weekend's looking pretty clear. So if you're going to go out and watch Alabama take on the Gators at a bar or something, definitely take a jacket when you go because it's going to be pretty cold at night. 70 degrees and 71 later on throughout the week, and 68 degrees on Tuesday. So nice conditions for your 7-day week played out. I think it's pretty good, right, Jeremy? It's setting up to be a really good week.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a beautiful week. And that's such a great thing because you're going to have plenty of things to do this week.
That's right. And just tell us, what do we got going on Saturday?
Well, you know, it's winter. It's as winter as Florida gets, at least. So we're going to have, you know, a winter festival going on from 3 until 10 p.m.
That sounds pretty nice, and it's free for everyone, so, you know, just bring kids, bring your family. We can even go. It sounds exciting, folks. So there's going to be a parade and a light show on Monroe Street, so definitely check it out. It has crafts, because I'm into crafts. I love the crafts, and it's just an all-around nice Christmas event to go to.
Oh yeah, and I mean, there's all kinds of things, no matter what you're into. There's even a Jingle Bell run if you want to get your fitness on during this festival.
But definitely check a look at those temperatures, guys. 62 tomorrow, and you know, if you're going to the festival, we're seeing 67 as a high on Saturday. It's going to be clear, but it is going to be pretty cold. 49 degrees as our low on Saturday. But definitely like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and you can always watch us at livestream.com/FSU Weather because, you know, you want to see us, more of us. Definitely check out our Thursday show and Friday show since this is the last show of the week, guys. Definitely check us out. But I am student meteorologist Aisha Wilkinson.
And I'm engineering student Jeremy Randolph.
And have a good night, folks. And definitely check